Hi there, and welcome to this first backstage and behind the scenes video I'm doing while developing and while creating the mailing system business. First of all, what is this video? Well, this video is and the series of videos will be a sneak peek, a behind the scenes look at the life of a web entrepreneur. Basically, that's what I plan on doing with these videos. They will be my diary in this journey, weekly or even maybe daily, anyway, periodical diary where I will record and I will share with whoever will want to to listen and to watch. I will share the ideas, problems, projects, wins and fails of actually building this business and this platform and this system that I've called the mailing system. So now, as the first video, maybe it could be useful and interesting to hear a little bit of the backstory, of the story, of the journey, of the all the everything I did, which took me here to this place. Well, let's start from about 6 or 7 years ago, in 2010, when I was working actually in a SEO firm. I'm Italian, and I was working in Rome with some friends. And I was doing SEO. I was the CTO, the technical guy in this agency, in this search engine optimization agency. At the time, HTML5 came about, and the HTML5 technology. And so I got interested in that. And I even started a blog. And I actually started a blog, an Italian blog, which got pretty much success in the years where it was live, which was called HTML5 Today. Anyway, being interested in HTML5 led me, it actually took me to be interested in mobile. Even if, to be honest, I've always been fascinated by phones and what were called feature phones. In 2001, more or less, so that's almost 20 years ago, I remember I developed a blackjack game for WAP. I don't know if anybody remembers any of these technologies, but back in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, there were some smartphones by Nokia who were using, especially by Nokia, who were using this technology for this actually protocol. It was an XML protocol, which was called WAP. And at the time, I actually created a blackjack game for that. Anyway, I was always interested in mobile and the mobile web, because the idea that you could access the internet from your phone, with the same freedom that you could have, or better, with the same power that you could have on your desktop computer, but with a lot more freedom, because you could do it anywhere, anytime, and from any point, from any location or whatever, was really fascinating. Actually, this now seems pretty normal, but I remember when I got my first iPhone and when I started actually discovering mobile websites and the mobile web. I mean, that was like a new world. Anyway, at the moment I got interested in that. And so I decided to learn this new technology by building something. That's always what I do, how I approach new stuff, new technologies. I remember that's really 20 years ago, I started learning Perl, which is a programming language, by building a stock trading game in Perl. So at the same, you following the same pattern, I built a mobile website builder. An online tool, basically, which allowed people to create a mobile optimized website. This tool is actually still online. It is called Mobizit, mob.is.it. And let's say that it was, the seed of what the Maven system is now. This tool got some success. The biggest success is that it actually made some money from people from all around the world, people from the United States, from Europe, from Italy, obviously, but also from Australia, Canada, and wherever else. And that was a huge success. I mean, actually getting paid, getting money from somebody you don't know, which is not in your social network, but which is maybe thousands of kilometers away from you. That is really something actually to be proud of, and I'm really proud of it. What I'm a little bit less proud of is that this these revenues, they didn't really grow as I expected. And so at one point I started, wondering what was wrong with that system, why people weren't buying or weren't actually, actually purchasing my plans and purchasing, my product as I wanted. And so, thanks mainly to a book which is called the Pumpkin Plan, which I listened about 1 year ago, 1 year and a half ago, so in 2016, in the summer of 2016, that really helped me focus on what I think was the most important missing element in my strategy and in general in my reasoning and in my planning and building this product, which is the customer. Now, I know that seems pretty obvious, but it's not so obvious for people like me who have a strong technical background, who don't really love, are not so social like other type of personalities, and so you somehow think that if you build an advanced enough product, a good enough product, and then you put it out, maybe doing some paid ads or some content marketing, even without very clearly knowing what all this means, then somebody will buy it. Somebody bought it. The thing is that you really get only to somebody. The next step is really, a complete, needs to be probably a complete revolution in the way you approach the market, or actually you approach life, which is thinking that the customer is not like an entity somewhere who can be reached through marketing activities, campaigns, who can then respond in a more or less high percentage and conversion rate to certain stimuli, and then proceed in your funnel. All this is true, but it's like a model of the reality. The reality is that there are people just like me, just like you, who have desires, dreams, projects, and emotions, and all that. So that was really probably the most important thing that was missing in the overall strategy and overall plan I had for Mobisit, which was a decent product. Obviously, it was pretty good in 2011, 2012, but then it stopped a little bit. I stopped a little bit developing it and actually improving it, so now it sucks a bit, but that's okay. And that led me actually to thinking about this new product, which is a lot more focused on the actual customer. First of all, starting from defining what the target customer is, again, which is not a cold activity that you need to do like a surgeon. It is actually means actually that you need to talk with people, that you need to interview via Skype or personally if possible, obviously, look for them, imagine them, try to think how the people you are actually trying to reach think, which I know might sound pretty obvious to people who are in sales, for example, but which is really not, especially to people like me who, again, have a very strong technical background and who love to code and to write, type keys on a keyboard and actually enjoy a lot viewing their mental images become reality on a computer screen, but then are not so strong when they have to face real people with real problems and all that, and real dreams and real ideas. So that was the main change that I went through, thanks especially to this book, obviously to a ton of other books I've listened to rather than read. But anyway, tons of other books which focus always on this. This is really the secret, we call it here in Italy the secret of Pulcinella. Pulcinella is a mask, a popular character, from Naples, And a secret of Pulcinella is the secret that everybody knows. Everybody knows that you have to focus on the customer, that you have to think like they think, that you have to read what they read, that you have to understand who they are, exactly who they are, and that they are real people, not avatars which exist only in your mind. But then you don't do it. And so that is the commitment I have right now. I don't want to develop, to spend any time working on any feature, for example, which was not somehow validated or asked for by a specific customer or a specific beta tester that I currently have right now. So that is where I am right now. I guess that could be also the end of this first video. I hope you will enjoy it. Again, I will do these kind of videos periodically, talking about technology, for example, some choices that we have made in the payment platform. So again, I take you really behind the scenes, actually, of an online business and an online platform. Then again, some business, marketing, and all that. I hope you will enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, either subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, write me, or try the Maven platform starting from www.themavensystem.com. And I thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.